Hello guys, this is Art. We're playing Final Fantasy XIV and Realm Reborn, and I'm doing the monk advanced missions. These ones are after level 30, and it's called Brother from Another Mother. Garuna has worked for the willing pigilist. That I wanted to start on these kind of missions, but I didn't know how to start them. Now that I finally gotten my monk to 50, it won't be so hard to get there, but I wish I'd done it sooner as I was leveling. It would have made the leveling more fun and also less struggle during the battles. Karuna, tell me, you know Professor Eric. He's a scholar of yours and military history, whose genius is second to none, and he's among our most valued clients. Some find him to be verbose, tedious, haughty, but never mind all that. The man spends more years on a moon's research than most people see in a lifetime, hence our amicable relations. His latest work has him visiting the sites of ancient battlefields. He insists on surveying lands plagued with savage beasts. According to him, the beasts keep men away, and less intrusion by men means greater preservation. Whatever his reasons, should the professor meet an untimely fate, we will be unable to collect gifts he has borrowed, much less the interest. Oh, and it would be a terrible loss for the academic community, and so on and so forth. Yes, yes. The point is the man must be guarded. To that end, I send a monk of Alamigo to see to his safety. But it turns out the bloody oaf has no work ethic about him, just like an Alamigan. The professor cannot focus on his work if he feels in danger, and so has demanded we assign him a new bodyguard. That's why I'm so glad to see you, Ryort. The professor is waiting his new escort as we speak, and I like for it to be you. You're a mere pugilist. Perhaps this test would provide some insight into what the monkhood does around here. Make for the goldsmith's guild and there seek out our good Professor Eric. The professor claims he will pay his debt and the fees of his protection once his research is complete. See to it our investment doesn't end up in the paw or in the maw of some nasty beast. Oh, my punch-prone manservant, I presume. You may, in shall me call me Eric. You are to guard my life, even at the cost of your own, and aid in my revolutionary research whenever and however asked. Know that my primary endeavor is to reconstruct the military histories of old through the thorough analysis of ancient works. I assume the words conjure in your simple mind romantic images of vast plains and open valleys, with armies challenging blindly one another. False. How I seek to know where the armies of old were deployed, where they made camp and march. No doubt you think such lands are those to be sung on in the Song of Bards. False. They are here, beneath our feet, and to find them and to determine precisely how events unfolded upon them is my purpose. No doubt you jump at the chance to aid in my work. Tell me, which of my treatises have you read? And none? Gods, I knew the adventures had reputation of being unlettered. I didn't know you actually made efforts to remain so. It matters not. I require only that you work with diligence. Unlike that Wilford buffoon, the man proved to be sloth itself. Alas, he's a monk of Alamigo. I suppose the fool was too busy opening his chakra or whatever. It is what those barbarians do all day. I admit he seemed keenly interested in my research, but now he's gone off to 12 nowhere and has yet to return. Do you understand the sheer magnitude of this inconvenience? No, not really. Good. You show that much promise at least. But let us speak more of my work. Our first destination is the Cillian excavation site, central Thanalan. I believe events of great import to the history of Cillian transpire there. Surely if you have ears, you have heard of Cilidith. Or have you deaf as well as dull? Very well, I see you require some instruction. I would be remiss of me as an academic to allow you to wallow in such ignorance. Cilidith was plunged into chaos in the wake of a king lawful demise, or the king of springs, as we know he was known. Despite the success of economic reforms for the people, resulting in violent outbreaks throughout the kingdom. He was Sultan of the time, distant descendant, and so irony of ironies. If it hadn't been for that horse, fascinating, is it not? It is not enough to convince one things could not have happened in any other way, no? False. One among my colleagues disagreed with this interpretation of events. He claimed to have evidence suggesting otherwise, but all trace of it disappeared before it was published. My own research shall unearth any such evidence should it truly exist. I should know the truth. Granted, you're not the brightest coal in the brazier, but surely such a prospect entices even you. And so we make for the excavation site in the center of Thanalan. Travel the way before me to see that it is safe, and once there, set up this thermometer. And should you ever care to know more of the Arlesian military history, do come and see me. It is a personal crusade of mine to guide the dullards of this realm towards some modicum of knowledge, or something. Speak with Eric Goldness. Okay, now I gotta go over there and clear out the area for that weakling. Well done. Now we need only to wait for the autometer to gauge the these are fiends about, right? They're often drawn to the lingering sense of blood and death. Well, this is what I paid you to do, or something like that. Beat the bloody hells of the blessed thing. There are measurements to be taken. Finally. Whitcliffe, so good of you to drag yourself all this way, you blunderous sluggard. And right you are. You have exceeded what admittedly low expectations I had for you. Ahead of you. I suppose introductions are in order. Far be it from me to deny the realms unread the comfort of another's company. Wildert, Rayuart, Wildert. The monk I spoke of you sent to me by Gagarudo. I tried to make a pupil of Gurgler as well, but he has little mind for history. His primitive beliefs of the witchcraft of chakra and spiritual energies have a tenacious hold of him. Oh, truly, this is the area where there have been sightings of walking dead. I have heard the tales. Some claim that they have seen an apparition wearing the garb of an ancient commander. Careful, there's still dangers about. Oh, his work is dear to him. That is good. He thirsts for knowledge, for truth. Discovery awakes in him. You too have awoken, friend. Can you not feel it? Do not be frightened. Here was a battle, long ago. Much energy remains. It has found you. It flows through you. Your chakra has been opened. This was the light that shone from you. It is, as Eric said, Wungor is my name. I am brother of the monkhood. My order is the Fist of Ragar. Our way is to train the body and the mind. The fist is our weapon. With it we put down our enemies. The energy within us moves the fist. The chakra is the seat of that energy. It is a sacred place. It can be opened and the life force within controlled. Chakra exists in all that lives, in all beings. Yet not all beings can open them. Much training is needed, and great discipline. With these, the life force is be commanded. There are those who require no training. Their inner strength is such that it forces the chakra open. I've heard of this happening, but I never have seen it until now. I see in you great conviction. You mean to walk the monk's path, and so I will give you this, a soul crystal, the mark of my order. None but a monk may hold it, and only then with the order's leave. But your chakra is awakened, that is clear, and so you are worthy. Many bore that crystal before you. It remembers them, their breath and their movement. They will one day be yours, but your chakra must open farther. Only then can the crystal's memories enter you. This is no more than the beginning. Now you must train. Learn to control the life force within you. With time, you will master it. We stand on an ancient battleground. A great war was waged here. The spirit of the fight lingers. The ether reaches for the chakra. It aids in their opening. That is why we monks seek such lands. Eric seeks these lands for a reason of his own. The fates favor you in this. Follow him, your chakra will grow ever more. Professor Eric's leaving. Fear not, I will see to his safety. Please, brother. The Arthemeter gathered to bring it to the goldsmith's guild. Well, look who has decided to grace us with his presence. Did you enjoy the saunter back? I was about to begin my analysis, so if you matters you wish to speak on, I'd ask that you save him. You brought the Arthemeter, excellent. I had a feeling you might not be entirely useless. Now, let us see what discoveries await. Was Dor passed along a soul crystal to you? Moved to join the monkhood by the bone-headed Claude, were you? Well, I suppose it is for the best that my pupils get along. But I do believe I will see to it that you are sent to separate locations for the next round of measurements. And I dare say the land to which I intend to send you is fraught with dangers. You had best tread the monk's path quickly if you mean to defend yourself, and me, besides. Available upon reaching level 35. The soul of the monk. Yay! And rock breaker. The recent attack with potency of 130 enemies can be. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, damn. Just like all time. Hey, Wolfgar. That because I should have done you was too fast. No, this can't be. I refuse to be by denial, old fool. Oh shit. Get your asses out here, all of you.